The dude who had the coat, he had a coat.
Oh no, I don't want to look like him. Them niggas get RICO sentences and go to jail for the rest of their life.
Yeah, he just got life with no parole.
Oh, I know you talking about. You talking about the nature boy that yeah, in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh no, hell no, that nigga had pimping charges and oh no, you trying my gangster with that one, cuz
No, I'm
hell
just saying the
no.
hair, bro. The hair.
Yeah, I want to look like somebody else.
All right, man. Well, first of all, man, how you doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing awesome, man. The best day of my life, man.
Right. Hey, man. So there's a war going on.
Yeah, I heard about it.
It's called. They saying it's GF against the Bloods.
I
So
mean,
let me.
that shit always been going on. It's not new to chain gang, but I know on the streets, well, in Atlanta, it's always been a war between the non-deuce Eaglewood Bloods and GF. That's always been a war. Cause a
But
lot
why?
of old I can't tell you because a lot of them grew up in the same hood, but that's always been a war going on. Like any non-deuce to tell you, like they really beef with those GFs and those who else they beef with? The YSL dudes, they beef bad. Like that shit gets bad. Like you couldn't at one point you couldn't put them in the dorm without that shit going up. Like
Okay. So let me ask you this.
it's worse. That shit's worse because you got other sets getting involved in that shit. Cause
Oh.
it don't matter if the Bloods killing each other. But when it's time for them to goddamn stick together, that blood on blood violence over with.
Mm. So let me ask you this: in your time of being incarcerated, have you had any dealings with any Goodfella gang members?
Yeah, it was I don't think he I had dealings with him when I was in chain no, when I was in juvenile. It was a lot of them, but they weren't calling themselves good fellas at first. They was calling themselves 30 deep.
Oh, I heard about 30 deep. 30 deep. They used to be stealing clothes and stuff.
Yeah, they used to do all that shit. 30 deep is GF.
It was a lot of them dudes on the street though.
Yeah, that's in my time period and a little bit younger. It was a
Okay.
nigga named I never forget that shit. They used to call him his name was Bobby. He had Mechanicsville on this stuff, on his chest. And before they made it to where that you gotta choose between being in the gang and being GF, he was blood and he was 30 deep. You know what I'm saying? And I got into it with him at Making Behavior when I was younger. I think I was like 13. Bobby had to be like 16, 17 years old. I ain't gonna cap. Bobby beat the shit out of me. That nigga had me
What
with a
happened?
big ass lump right here. He had told me to get up, and I told get up from his spot, and I was like, shit, we had something that's called spot back, seat back. Like you got to say that. Seat back, spot back, some shit like that. You got to say that when you get up. Or if you don't say that shit, you lose your spot.
Okay.
He didn't say it, and he didn't say it, and he told me to get up, and I told him that you didn't say it. Rules is rules. I don't give a fuck how goddamn big and bad you thought you was. I told him exactly like that, and that nigga went
Now
and said,
hold on. Was you a kung fu champion at the time?
at the time I wasn't. I didn't start training in boxing and martial arts until I was 17 years old. And I think I got my purple belt. I own the purple belt. That's the highest I completed. I got my purple belt within a year. And I've been boxing for so long. Like I'm real good with my hands.
All right.
Very good.
But this guy, could you describe the size difference between the two of y'all? Because both of y'all in juvenile, right?
So the size difference was I'm about maybe 5'5" at this time. I'm 13 years old. I'm
Okay.
probably about 5'5" and 160 or 170.
Okay.
And this motherfucker is probably like, I want to say, nah, he was 6 feet. He probably about 6'1", 6'2",
Okay.
probably about 190, 200.
And what camp was y'all at?
We was at a placement. It was called Macon Behavioral Health Center.
Okay. And so after you tell him, well, after he explained to you that no, you tell him he ain't getting his seat back, and then what transpires after that?
That nigga hit me dead in my shit. It wasn't no, it wasn't no, if you don't get up, I'ma punch you in your shit. It was a straight bow. I got up, I tried to fight, but he was too fucking big and he knew what the fuck he was doing enough. Like he wasn't finna let no 13-year-old beat his ass.
Right.
Like he wasn't one of them.
And so then you later learned that he became a part of GF, or the
Nah, he
name became.
been GF. Like that nigga was that nigga goddamn love that shit. His favorite number was 30. They gave him like he could have, so we had rooms and stuff. And a lot of the rooms were 2 bedrooms. And he had a room that was it was room number 30 on B Hall. And that room was the only one that had like 3 or 4 roommates. And he could have went and got a whole nother room instead of being in the
Bro, you been
room.
fighting? What's wrong with your mouth? You been fighting?
Yeah, it's just the lip. I just busted my lip. That's it.
Nah, nigga, you been fighting.
A friendly little spar match. But hey, I'm good though. I tried to
All right.
peel it. I peeled it. That's why it's looking like that.
Okay. All right. So the entire time that you were incarcerated, then did you ever hear anything else about GF?
No. See, at first GF was 30. So when I got arrested and went to prison, then that's when I heard of GF.
All right. So now, what about Bloods inside of the Georgia Department of Correction? Have you ever had any run-ins with any Bloods during your incarceration?
Yeah, I had a few. I had a couple, but see, my big homie always tried to stop that from going on because he didn't want a blood and Crip war because the Crips would get it bad. Like he didn't want to be the one that initiated. So he used to tell me to keep that shit to a minimum. Like I would have to be, he'd tell me like I had to be dead to the right. You know what I'm saying? To do that shit.
Okay. So what you saying? What was your first run-in with the Bloods inside of jail?
So we had a prospect. His name was Low Key at the time, and he
What's a
got it.
prospect?
So Bloods. They say you going on your walk when you trying to join. Instead of
Okay.
saying that, we say prospect.
All right.
So we had a prospect named Low Key at the time, and it was this blood nigga named Junebug. It probably was like 4 or 5 bloods up in the cell in the dorm with us, and he got into it with one of the bloods, and instead of going in the room and fight him, he tried to initiate a gang war by saying Playboy gang or don't bang. And
What that
we
mean?
didn't hear it. We didn't hear it. The nigga was like Playboy gang or don't bang. And then nigga turned around and said, "What nigga? Fuck all the Crips up in here." But it's early in the morning. We ain't hearing Junebug just saying that. So all the Crips, we just standing there seeing what the fuck finna go on. So he went in the room by himself and folded up low key. I'm talking about folded him up to the point to where folded him up to the point to where he was like a pretzel. And then he went straight up to GT and he tried GT. GT was a civilian but he was also a prospect under my uncle that shotgun against the Crip. So GT was like, what nigga, I ain't stunned. None of that shit you talking about. So the Junebug went in the cell, grabbed his shit and grabbed his mat and everything and threw it off the balcony on the second tier. So
Mm.
when he did that shit, GT went upstairs, started whooping on them. All the Bloods jumped in, and then we jumped in too. You know what I'm saying? And we end up putting all the Bloods on the door. And then I later on, my big homie wanted to put down low key. So he brought him in the room later and told him what he did wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you tried to ignite a war and you end up getting folded up, and then you're not listening to people that's supposed to be in charge. Cause he told him like once I'm not here, or I'm not once I leave, Ed is in charge. And if you don't want to listen to Ed, you just can't get down with the game. And he was like, I didn't want a one-on-one. I wanted a gang war. And I had to explain to him, bro, we didn't go because of you. We went because he tried GT. And I think that's some suck ass. I told the nigga straight up, I think that's some suck ass shit that you did.
Yeah.
Later
So
on, later on, dude named Low Key ended up getting put down. So yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So
But
let me
that
ask you
was
this.
my first blood encounter. And then I had a
Hey, so
second.
now outside,
Uh, go ahead.
go ahead, my bad.
I
Nah, you
had a
good, cause they telling me to shut up.
I had a second blood encounter. It was with this dude named Lil Josh. So I was a part of a clique on Franklin Road in Cobb County called Squad Life. And we got into it with these guys in Marietta. I think that clique was called 500. And I was just I'm reading this shit. I was just I was in a dorm with a lot of these folks, and they was trying to get at me because of shit that my partners was doing on the streets. Like my partners was my little bros, the twins. They was goddamn terrorizing these damn dudes. So when I stepped in the dorm, they thought I was by myself. And when they realized that I went by myself, I had Crip affiliation. It was a dude named Lil Josh. He was a civilian. He called, instead of facing me, he went to join the Bloods. So the Bloods to have his back. And then he turned around. He turned around and asked me for the one. So when he asked me for the one, I went at first, Bloods usually don't do one-on-ones, but
What you mean?
they not doing no one-on-ones. I
Hold on,
guess
but y'all wasn't on the street. I mean, y'all was on the street. Y'all wasn't in chain gang.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm saying Bloods don't do one on one in the street or the chain gang?
Well, I ain't never really seen them do that shit in the streets like that. I probably done seen it one on one. I probably done seen it 1 to 2 times, like if they're outnumbered. But they usually don't do one-on-ones, like unless one of the high rankers make them. But see, the thing about that situation was I had the Mexicans on my side and I had the Crips on my side. So at the end of the day, y'all outnumbered. It's probably like 15 of us and 5 of y'all. So y'all don't have no choice but to go by the rules. And I really could have sparked. I didn't have to give dude a one-on-one. I really could have just punched him dead and just told them. Cause before we fought, my uncle gave me a he said, look, we can either go in here and smash these Bloods, smash these Damus, cuz, or we can turn around and you can get your fair one and we can go on about our day. I said, man, I ain't that type of nigga, bro. Shit, run that one. I said, I want my fair one. He was like, that's my nephew. We went in there, beat the dog shit out of him. I'm talking about, I beat this nigga so bad to the point to where 3 days straight, this nigga did not wake up for breakfast or lunch.
Okay. Have you ever seen Bloods get into it with somebody else
Yeah, I seen him.
inside the game?
Yeah, not in chain gang, but a lot of people they had these crazy ass stories. So when I went to Jackson, it was bad. But I went to Lee State Prison. So a lot of that wasn't going on. That's an evidence program camp. So it wouldn't they wouldn't really acting rowdy how they could because they was trying to go home. But like when I was in the county jail, I seen 4 or 5 Bloods. They turned around and beat up this old man for some Cheeto puffs. They robbed him. Yeah,
What you mean?
man, they robbed the old man for some Cheeto puffs. I'll never forget that shit. That nigga name was Martinez. He probably was from New York. He probably was like 54 years old. They beat that man ass for them Cheeto puffs, bro. The cactus and his Cheeto puffs at that. Like, not even a real shit. And I
Damn,
just
bro.
remember being so disgusted. Like, I'm looking at my uncle like, bro, can we help him? Like, bro, this some bullshit. And he was
Yeah.
just like, nah, that ain't got nothing to do with us.
All right. Who would you had told me about something that happened in the chow hall at Jackson?
Oh
Who
yeah.
was there?
So the Bloods and GDs, they end up getting the beef. They end up got the beefing and stabbing each other, and that shit went from a gang war to them goddamn beating up and beating up and flatlining this old lady. Like they flatlined the guard so bad, like I felt bad. Like this lady could have been my grandmama.
Bro, you know that there are reports now that somebody was at, damn, I want to say Weir State Prison or anyway, they grabbed the nurse and tried to use the nurse as a shield.
That sound about right. I had some homies that was at Ware State. My OG before he died was at Ware State. He said that shit was going. He said it was so bad to the point to where he ain't tell nobody he was finna leave. Like everybody, like the day of him finna leave, he grabbed this shit. He shut the door. They was like, "Where you finna go?" He was like, "I don't know. All right, I'll see you later." Like he was like, "Fuck that. I'm not telling these country niggas shit."
All right, so right, we have an active war, bro. Will this shit ever end?
I don't,
Are we gonna ever run out of content?
bro. We ain't gonna never run out of content. Especially talking about the chain gang, because you got to think about it. These guys got life sentences. They don't give a fuck about nothing we talking about. All that peace shit going out the window. If you got a life sentence, why are you living for peace? Think about it.
Because prison don't have to be that hard, bro. You,
It don't
it,
have to be hard, but I got a life sentence over something that I did, bro. We finna wake up and tear this bitch up every day. What you mean? I can't go home to my kids. I can't never see my mama. This shit is over with for me. I got two
we can't live
choices.
at peace.
I
We can't
got
live
two
at peace.
choices. I got two choices. Either kill myself or wake up every day and raise hell. Those are the choices that I would look at if I was a what you call it.
So I'm scared to ask you what the solution is, because what you said, it ain't no solution.
It ain't no solution.
Why? Why is it that whenever I ask anybody about
Shout out to
GF or good,
Decatur Short Dog, man. Appreciate it, man.
um, I keep hearing that although the numbers are small, that them GF guys don't play around, man.
They don't play around. I ain't gonna cap. Them niggas numbers are short. They don't play around. Like I've heard stories from my homies that's telling me that these niggas used to come in the dorm with machetes at Telfair, get into it with the Bloods. I'm talking about go to war with them and then come out that bitch like they like some Navy SEALs type shit. All them niggas retarded as hell, and they don't care about dying.
Why though? Where they get
I ain't
that
gonna
from?
cap. The way I hear them stories about them, I wish a lot of Crips was like that in Chain Gang. Like I don't hear no bad stories about them niggas. Them niggas
So
go
now I'm
hard.
confused because you a Crip and you saying that you wish that the Crips move like GF.
Because, bro, them niggas don't care, bro. Like I done seen some homies, they'll be like, man, we outnumbered, bro. Y'all need to just go on home. Y'all worry about the wrong thing. But them niggas don't give a fuck about none of that shit. When it's time to go, they going. Like I'm not finna sit here and hold shit back because I'm a crip. It's some scary ass niggas that's in this shit that don't need to be in this shit.
Damn.
Water bad shawty, bro. Appreciate it. All I do is spit real shit. That's all I can and all I will do. Fuck wrong with you, man?
bro, this nigga here, bro. All right, so there's a parent who's trying to figure out how her son got unalive, man. His name is hold on a second. I do put this out there. 1 second. Cause she's on Facebook and she was like, her son been stabbed numerous of times and don't nobody know nothing. Don't nobody know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Kobe Chomiki. So if anybody have information, man, you hit my line. You can go to Instagram and hit Best Day of My Life, or you can go to Georgia Prison Exposed and holler at Tiffany, man. But the mother of this individual, she just looking for answers. What solution would you have for a parent that has a person that incarcerated?
Man, only thing you could do is pray. Like my mama used to ask me, was I okay every day? Like my mom was stressing bad. Like that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing dumb shit to get locked up. Like my mama was stressing bad. I'm talking about every time she see me, her eyes out, it just looked like she's aging. That's what made me stop doing dumb shit, man.
Yeah. All right. So let me ask you this, man. How can people, if people want to get like this, I know that you taking time, it look like you're in California or Florida somewhere. How can people get like more exclusive content from Ed? Cause they come to my page and they love you on my page, but
Hmm.
don't you have your own page?
Yeah,
What's
I
the name
do
of your
have my
page?
own page. It's called Vibe with Ed 1995.
All right, hold on, put it up there. Vibe with Ed. Is it WITH? Cause I know you can't spell that good. You said 1995?
Yeah,
Why 1995?
cause nigga, I was born in 1995.
And that's scary. I was the chain gang in 1996, bro.
Ah, damn, boy, you old. You was in Chain Gang, goddamn. Sheesh.
It'll be
Boy,
all right.
don't say that again. That make you sound like a great granddad, nigga. Damn.
I'm a grandpa. I am a grandpa. Hey, if you could send a message to the people that in Chain Gang, the gang members, the in war, would you say something to them, or you just like stay out of
Hell
them
no,
folk
that ain't got
business?
shit to do with me, boy. I'm finna goddamn get my 9 to 5 and stay out the way. I'm Uncle Ed now,
Or
nigga. I ain't got nothing to say. Fuck all that shit. See you and all them other niggas, y'all with that peace. I stay in my own line and be quiet. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Do your thing. I'm not finna tell no nigga that got goddamn a life sentence how to live his life. I'm not finna tell no nigga that got 10 to 15 years how to live their life, bro. I can't relate. All I do is eat
you
and
can't
fuck all
relate to
damn day.
peace. You can't relate to peace.
I can't relate. Bro, these niggas got 10, 15 years. I've never done that goddamn much straight. I can't relate. What the fuck I look like telling somebody peace and they doing football numbers.
Because I know that
If
people
I
can't go
open
to
up my
La
mouth,
La Beer.
if I open up my mouth, y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say. Cause you wanna know what I'm gonna tell them? Stop beating up on each
What,
other and go beat up on the guards. So you don't want me to say shit. Just leave me alone.
what is beating the police up going? What that gonna do?
That's unity. You said you want unity.
I said peace.
Shit, I ain't no peace. They got 10, 15 years. You ain't understand what I'm saying. I'm stay our nigga way with
I
that shit.
just did 10 years. I did 10 years. You could be at peace
Yeah.
with 10 years.
Yeah. And you was in one of the most brutal prisons. You probably was the only peaceful nigga there. So out the hell with that shit.
Uh,
And you
yeah,
still
I was a
got the
gay
fighting
cap.
bad. You get what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to hear that doing that shit, man. Niggas is not trying to hear no peaceful shit doing the dub. Them niggas ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
Yeah, but this what scares me, not scares, but saddens me that when a mother or a child is thinking they daddy or son gonna come home and then he sitting somewhere in the cell, up, stay up there, bro.
You got to think about it, bro. These are not juveniles. I think because you work with a lot of juveniles, you have a juvenile mentality when it comes down to this shit, bro. These are grown ass men. You know what you signed up for. You want a gang bang, right? This is what gang bang come with it. You want to run the streets.
Yeah, but
It's
look,
always
I'll ask you this.
somebody bigger and badder than you, bro.
All right, let me ask you this. So, do you know or are you aware of anybody who joined the gang after they went to jail?
That's always happening. That's the main thing that was going on, bro. These niggas are joining gangs in Jackson before they get to their camp. These niggas joining gangs in
Why?
county jail. I don't know why, bro. This is what's going on. You have a blessed day.
Are you flirting?
Yeah, man. I had to little put one. No, I ain't flirting. I'm in a relationship. I just told her to have a nice
All
day.
right, man. All right, goddamn. All right. So, can you tell us a story about when you miss somebody joining the gang? It don't matter what gang it is. Just a story.
Man, I seen a nigga join the gang at 40, like 45, 50 years old in the county jail. Yeah,
That's
nigga.
hey. What you mean?
My point exactly, bro. It was a nigga that joined the Bloods at like 30, like at 45, 50 years old. Yeah, that nigga
Huh?
was an old ass pup. I done seen this shit. I ain't got no DV
They
situation, nigga. I just was fighting the other day. That ain't for you to know though. This ain't
when
not no
folks say, yeah,
DV
you fighting
situation. This a really a fight, bro. Little
you
sparring
fighting them
match. It ain't
STDs,
nothing though. Nah, I don't do
fighting them
STDs, player.
STDs.
Nah, ain't no
I'm just
STD.
joking. I'm just joking. All right, so hold on, so now my question would be that would a gang want a 50-year-old? And if so, why? Stop looking at the comments, Ed, and listen to me.
Yeah.
You don't need what I asked you.
No, bro, the girl was calling. The girl was texting me, so I was looking up there. Go ahead.
Bro. So I'm asking you, why would a 50-year-old, why would a gang want a 50-year-old to
You
join them, bro?
asking me something that I like, bro. I joined the gang, bro. I joined the gang when I was 11 years old. You asking me why the fuck would somebody around my daddy age join? How the fuck would I supposed to know? That nigga was
Would you let
that nigga
somebody,
was doing.
would let somebody into the gang that was that age?
Man, that's on them, bro. I don't know, but guess what? The nigga that did the initiation was like 20. Them the big homie is like 25 years old. No, like 20. I think he
Don't
was
make
like
sense to me.
21 or 22 at the time.
Sound crazy to me, bro. But then if the protection mechanism, like, you know that you can't go in here as a civilian, you gotta join the gang, right?
I mean, I ain't. I mean, I got homies that had some serious charges, bro. That did not join no gangs. They came up in there and they made the gangs work like I got a partner named Cash. He was in Riverbend. He ain't in Riverbend no more. He one of the twins. This nigga goddamn had this nigga started a little clique up in there. Like he had the young niggas fucking with him. He ain't join no gang. It don't gotta
So he
happen,
was a
bro.
civilian.
He was a civilian. I know some civilians that move swivel in that bitch. You don't got to do that, bro.
Dang. All right, man. That's what you say. That's what you say. Conclusively, I asked you if you wanted to send the brothers down some peace, and you was like, "No, I'm staying up out of it." So I had a two-piece on for speaking on B game. You had a two-piece who? This who? This who you got into it?
You said what?
They had the piece you for speaking on B game.
Oh, he said at Decatur Short Dog. I don't know him.
Oh, That ain't the person you got into it with.
I gotta look at his shit. I don't know
So
him.
possible that's the person you got into it with.
Nah, that ain't him. It can't be him. Cause I never got into it with nobody about I never got into nobody about piecing, bro. One thing about me, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want when I want, bro. And I will take a DP about it. I don't give two fucks.
What's a DP?
That nigga said, Ed, you know what's going on. I don't know him, bro. What's his name?
I don't know.
I don't know him.
They know you.
I don't know him.
Oh, he trolling now.
Oh yeah, he trolling. That nigga said, show your lip. That's what I did. That nigga
Who
funny.
you got into it with, bro? Who you got into it with?
Shit, I got into it. It was some internal shit with one of my homies. I can't really speak on it because I gave my word to the founder. I gave my word to the
Right.
founder, OG Jesse James, that I wasn't gonna come and talk about that shit.
Bro. But it was blood.
Man, bro, I am fucking 30 years old, bro. I get into it with one of them niggas, I'm gonna have to kill their ass respectfully because they ain't gonna stop.
What do you mean?
I just feel like if I get into it with another gang, I'm gonna have to kill them, bro. They ain't gonna stop, especially that
Bro,
gang.
how old are you? How old are you, bro? How old are you?
I'm 30 years old, bro, but them niggas don't know how to stop. They will keep coming for your ass. Like, I just know how that shit go. These little teeny boppers are different.
What you mean?
Like, these
What you mean?
YNs is different. They don't just take ass. They not gonna take no ass whoopings, bro. They gonna goddamn shoot your ass. They on lean coke. They on lean coke. They on every goddamn thing. If you want to find out my
What if you
set,
live
bro,
with
all you
peace?
gotta do is type in the founder of OG Jesse James. That'll tell you exactly what I am. He
Bro, that could
founded
be the
my set.
police baiting
I'm not
you up.
saying that shit online though.
That could be police baiting you up.
You said what?
I said that could be police baiting you up.
Shit, I ain't did shit for the police to come see me. I work a 9 to 5, and I be goddamn doing moon bounces with you on the side. I ain't did shit yet.
All right, so then you want the brothers to hang out to be at peace. You don't want to stop the war.
Bro, we talking about chain gang for niggas that got 10 years, a dime or better. It's nothing I can do about that, bro. Of course I want to see that. Will it happen? No.
My bad, bro. I didn't want no trouble.
Well, that nigga mad.
I was just joking. I was just joking. I was just joking. Is that real, nigga?
That
Lil
can't be
Ro. It's
Rio.
Rio?
No, I thought it was Rio, but it ain't Rio.
Lil Ro. Exactly. Now that the 12 ain't standing y'all moonwalk, man. Stay on the sidewalk. I on the sidewalk. I agree.
Yeah, I'm
I
on the
agree.
sidewalk,
I'm on the
man. Ain't nobody
sidewalk.
got time for
I'm on the
that shit.
side. Yeah, I'm on. In fact, I'm gonna step
I
behind
think this nigga might be in
the
high school or
sidewalk.
something, man. We ain't. I think he might be in high school.
Oh man, hit the like. Y'all hit the like button. It's 26
Yeah, hit
people.
the
Hit the
like
like
button,
button,
man.
man. Hit the
Y'all
like
make
button,
sure y'all
man.
go subscribe to me, man.
Oh, all right, man. Anything you want to touch before we get up out here, man? Um, there's war going on. Ed don't care about kill each other.
I don't,
I'm saying,
bro. I'm out. I got my freedom. What you want me to say? If you want to kill yourself and you got a dime or better, bro, go ahead and do that shit. It ain't nothing that I can
I'm
tell
saying let's
you that's
be
gonna
at peace,
stop you
man.
from doing it. It ain't
I'm
nothing that
saying
your
we hit.
that your peaceful ass can say. They still gonna do it. You're wasting your breath, your oxygen
I
that
don't
you'll
believe
never
that.
get
I'm
back.
why I don't believe that. Why I don't believe that. 'Cause I
I'm
think
gonna
it's an
tell
extra
you
clock
why.
that keeps
I'm
safe.
gonna tell you why you do. Hold on
Now I
for a
know you
second.
want to
No,
talk.
nigga, you been talking this whole fucking time. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you wasting your breath. If you can't
All
reach
right, go
them
ahead.
while they in juvenile, see you at the point, you at the point to where you you're young. I mean you old, right? You're at the point to where you old. You do youth shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't reach them
Yeah.
when when they're at that age, then that mean they pretty much when they go in the chain game, the chances of them coming out and being straight how you want them to be is very low. There's nothing you can do
I
for a
don't
nigga
believe
that got a life sentence, bro.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I believe so.
I don't believe it. I seen people work they want to and get their life sentence up off of them. Male and female.
Now, yeah, that's what niggas need to be doing. I know when I went to chain gang, I was in the law library talking to my lawyer the whole time.
All right,
But that's what
so
you
then if a
supposed to
person,
be doing. That's what you supposed to be
all right
doing.
then,
But instead, you're not changing your life. You're doing the same shit you was doing on the streets. You gang banging, you and all other shit. Get in that motherfucking law.
so then my question is that sometimes situations take place and you don't have nothing to do with that. You trying to be at peace, but people around you, because it's not enough staff, putting you in a situation
Listen, bro.
where you got another.
Listen, bro. They got ways to where you could get up out that shit. If you don't want to be a gang banger so bad, everybody know in chain gang. If you don't want to be a gang banger so bad, bro, go take your shahada or go do some religious shit. That's what if you don't want to do it that bad, that's what I would tell you to do. You get what I'm saying? Go get a well, you can't get no put off in chain gang, but it's other ways that you can go about it.
To
Go
put
get
off.
your so uh I'm speaking on some college shit. So a put off is when you get put off the hood, like you're not from there no more. Like don't let nobody
Oh,
like a lot of time I think the blood say get kicked off the whip or some shit like that. So I don't know if you heard
mm-hmm.
that time, but that's
Uh-uh.
what they say. But we say put off. Like if you come from the West Coast style, we say put off.
Okay. All right, man. I believe that. Let me say, bro, I don't get y'all speak about stay out of prison, but when we go to social, all we see is bros with PS5, pounds, phones, and drugs of choice and drip. Don't seem bad to step on y'all.
My
I'm confused.
point
You gotta say that
exactly.
another
This
way.
how a lot of these know. We gonna use him as an example. That's why I stay the fuck out the and I don't listen. Cause it's
I don't
ignorant ass
understand what he
niggas like
said.
this.
I don't understand what he just said, bro.
What he basically saying is it don't look as bad as y'all saying. That's what he basically saying. He's seeing niggas with drugs. He's seeing people with PS5s and all that and chain
Oh,
gang. That's what he's saying. This is exactly why I stay out the way. This young nigga finna goddamn get my blood pressure up saying that shit. This is why I stay out the way and I just be old.
fact. Put a lot of y'all out there.
We don't say what we say put off. I'm a crook. But anyways,
I'm confused.
yeah,
I
that's
wonder have
that
he
East
ever been to
Coast
prison though.
shit.
I
Nah, I
don't
don't
think he
know.
ever been to prison though.
Shit, the
I
way he's
think he had
speaking, I
ever
don't
been to
think he
prison. He wouldn't
did.
say that.
I think he
No,
in
I
high
don't think so
school.
either. Okay, he in high school. Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
summer. Okay, he ain't never been to chain gang. Nah, he ain't never been to chain gang.
Yeah, he ain't never
I see
been to
that happening.
Changa. He said it don't look that bad. This is why I don't be saying nothing. Cause there's a lot of ignorant ass
I
niggas
think he
like
might be
him, bro.
trolling though, bro. I think he might be
Even if
trolling
he
though.
is trolling, bro, that shit should never come out your mouth because that can I believe in cursing yourself. That can curse you, bro.
Huh? Your front teeth was an example
That nigga trolling. Oh God, that nigga trolling. Oh hell yeah, that nigga is
he shoots
trolling.
and he scores.
Yeah, facts, bro. I would give you a slam dunk for that one, little bro.
Then he got there, he scores. And nigga said your
That nigga
front
did
teeth
the shack
was
on me. I'm
an
gonna give him
example.
a I'm gonna get him a
Put out.
goddamn yeah, I'm gonna get him a goddamn what you call it for that one. He did the shack on me, man. Congratulations.
I'm trying to look his shit up. I'm trying to see what's going on. Wow. I see. I ain't even got my glasses on, bro.
I ain't got my glasses on
Look.
either.
Yeah, you ain't had your glasses for a minute.
Like
Let
the
me see.
last time I had some, oh no, I had some glasses before that. I was gonna say the last time I had my glasses when I worked with you in Tennessee, but I definitely had some glasses after that.
Nah, ain't him, but it ain't nothing no more. All my bros texting me. If I ask him, they would straight. They tell me, yeah, overly.
I told you that
I,
that they
yeah,
that shit they making Chain Gang look like a style. That's why. He not that's not no trolling. They telling him, hell yeah, they straight. But they're not telling him about all the wars that they going through, all the stabs and shit that they going through. They not telling him the bad part of it. So in his head, he on some shit like if I gotta go, it is what it is. And I ain't even mad at him. Cause guess what? I had that same mentality when I was 18 years old. It's just the reason why I stay out these YNs I stay out these YNs way because they don't want no, they already got their mind made up, bro. They gotta see that shit for themselves. I'm not finna waste my oxygen, bro. I'm just not.
oh, yeah, this nigga off the chain.
Yeah, he
Look, this
is.
nigga off the chain.
Oh
Yeah, off the
fuck
chain.
no. Yeah.
I don't want no. And this nigga got on plastic
Yeah.
glove. I want no trouble with this
Yeah.
young nigga.
Hell no. That nigga said he did that shit to my lip.
Yeah,
Ain't
this
no
young nigga
way
off the
in
chain.
hell, boy. You gonna shoot me? Why it ain't no bullet in my lip?
Yeah, he off the chain.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm
off.
stay away from him. Yeah, I fear
Yeah,
for my life. I'm
I
staying
don't
away
want
from
trouble.
him.
Yeah. Hey, don't do it. Young man, my brother. My brother.
Yeah, P.
Hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, it won't be long. It won't be
Nah, it
long. I
ain't.
ain't predicting your future, but it ain't gonna be
Nah,
long at
you
all.
moving like
I
that,
remember
and that shit ain't legal, and you, yeah, like, cause, like, I ain't even trying to. I just want to show people this. I don't know his situation, but depending on the factors of that shit of that gun, that's possession of a firearm. They don't even have to have that gun no more. That's how easy it is to get them. I just want to put that shit out
Hey,
there. That's how easy it is.
hey, I painted that picture, young man. My brother. Yeah. Oh,
This is why I
he
don't
is right
talk
here,
to
I
these
guess.
young niggas, bro. This is why, bro. You waste your fucking time. My blood
Hey
pressure
man,
probably up by
listen to me.
100, man. This shit is terrible.
Hey man, we gonna connect with you later on. I'm about to go teach my class. This young nigga just get shit out of me.
Yeah.
I don't want no trouble. You anything you want to close with? Hold on, let me say. You got to think about it. Everything I'm doing now, they're doing it on a bigger scale, but rent free, and you get to be
Oh
with the bros
no, I'm
all
gone. I
day.
don't want to hear this
I
shit no
would want
more.
it. Hold on, do it,
Yeah, this
brother.
nigga done lost his fucking
Pound
mind.
phones. Hey, bro, dude, you got to be joking, man. You got to be
I
bullshitting me,
hope he
man. You
fucking.
can't
I
be
hope
for
he
real.
trolling.
He, if he is trolling, he's trolling hard, bro. He's trolling hard.
Yeah, he
He
too
say,
hard for me. He
you got
sound like Pooh Shiesty. He too hard for me.
to take a picture. He just too real. That man too real. He said, you got to think about it. Everything I'm doing now, they're doing it on a bigger scale, but rent free. And you get to be with bros all day. So that's why I know how I know he trolling. Cause picture and the shit he's saying is ignorant. But you look at his enunciation and his verbiage, this nigga is selling shit. Like I talked to a retailer before. They don't
No,
have shit to
listen,
write
listen.
stuff.
He could be smart. That he could be book smart. That don't mean nothing. But the way he the way he got them trolling, This shit is bad, bro. He not trolling, bro. He dead serious.
He trolling, bro. He trolling.
How I'm detective, bro? You got a whole goddamn gun in your picture, bro.
Hey, man, I'm finna go to my class, man.
Yeah, that nigga
I
just
wasn't
scared me,
expecting.
bro. I'm finna get a little workout in, bro, and hopefully I age
One
out
thing
like
I know
you.
about them young dudes, bro, you can't play with them young dudes. They'll do something, man. Young dudes do
You
something,
gotta
man.
do
So
something to them
we,
first. Like you gotta go ahead and do something to them first. That's how that shit is. You
hey,
can't.
man.
Them young
Yeah,
dudes, man, they off the chain. You gotta stay away from them. If you got something with them, you gotta go ahead and do them. You can't play with them.
okay. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I want to teach my class.
All right, man.
Don't eat no bad cat. Go work out, bro. They on your head. No response. Oh, he logged off. All right, man. I'm out, man. Uh, YTMYF Luro. Hey, man. I hope you choose another route, cause if you're not trolling, I'll probably be doing your story, cause that's what that shit gonna turn into. I'm out.